It's still your beautiful program by Standards at Newsstands. I'm welcoming you to today's program with the Daily Sun newspaper and also the Vanguard newspaper. Let's quickly check out what they are dishing to the public. Daily Sun with a very beautiful headline here on its front page. Borders remain shut indefinitely. Presidency says few strategic objectives for closure not yet achieved. All right, moving on to another story here. It has helped check firearms influx. That's what DSS is saying. It has helped check firearms influx. That's what DSS is emphasizing on here. All right, Python dance. How I tweeted soldier says Kanu. How I tweeted soldier says Kanu. Says it took him 1 year to enter Israel. It took him 1 year to enter Israel. On Obaseki and Oshomole. Obaseki Oshomole spar over Yamo attacks. He came to my house uninvited, says party chairman. Another story here, Senate to grill CBN over differential exchange rates for projects. Senate to grill CBN over differential exchange rates for projects. Okay, on Okorocha Gulag fight over $2 million bribe. Okorocha Gulag fight over $2 million bribe. He offered me the money to deliver his son-in-law, says Gulag. He's a liar, says the ex-governor of Imo State, Okorocha. Moving on to another story here on the front page of the Vanguard newspaper. A major headline here on minimum wage. Governors that can't pay should be impeached. Governors that can't pay should be impeached, says NLC. Alleges they all charter private jets at least thrice weekly. Meet tomorrow in Abuja on consequential adjustments. Border closure. Customs clarifies directive. Dismisses extension of partial closure till January 31, 2020. Apapa gridlock. No respite in sight. Traffic robbers return. No respite in sight. Traffic robbers return. All right, let's check another story here. Reps wants $1 billion from ECA for completion of Ajaokuta Steel Complex. Reps wants $1 billion from ECA for completion of Ajaokuta Steel Complex. Another story here, Jakonde, Aduo orders mourn Mobolaji Johnson. Of course, Mobolaji Johnson, the former military governor of Lagos State, is dead. Attack on me, masterminded by Edo government, says Oshomole. Investigate attack. Edo government taxed Oshomole. All right, these are the stories we have on the front pages of the Vanguard newspaper and also Daily Sun. Let's join our reviewers for more reviews. I'll be right back. We have on the front page of the Daily Sun newspaper, borders remain shut indefinitely. Presidency says few strategic objectives for closure not yet achieved. But the DSS have said something here. It has helped check firearms influx. All right. And we still have it here on the front page of Vanguard. Minimum wage issue. Governors that can't pay should be impeached. That's what NLC has said. But what can you give out? What can you dish out to the public on this?
Let me start with the border closure. I think this is a very good policy to me. Although some people don't like it, maybe majority, but it has been helping a lot. Like me, I traveled recently and I ate. The rice I was eating is the local rice and I love it so much. Yeah. Like one of my friends is now going into farming. He called me. He said, hey, my guy, come and buy land in my area. Everybody's farming now. I think if the government can really implement this, it will help the youth a lot. Because now you see the guy used to be in Lagos before. Now he's in his village. He's having about 10 acres of land now, doing his rice farming. He's telling me that the demand is too much. He cannot even meet up with it. I think if this policy is really implemented, it will help the Nigerian youth a lot. You will see a lot of people will be going into farming. That is just one thing I say about it. And the farming alone can create a lot of revenue for the entire people in this country. So the border closure to me is a good policy. And that is if the government really means it. Not tomorrow they will say they are bringing out 500 billion to help the farmers and the money is going into the pocket of one useless man. If the government can really encourage the youth, let all the youth that are jobless go into farming, and you see Nigeria will produce rice for himself. If you can meet up to our own demand in Nigeria, we can even export rice to other country. I know the standard of the rice is not that good. I've eaten it this morning, but one thing I noticed is that let the government continue to encourage people, and we can produce like the Thailand rice, and we export our rice out of this country. That is one thing that I say about that.
Do you know why I'm smiling?
Yeah.
The reason why I'm smiling is simply because some Nigerians have lamented this pathetic situation that they are not really in line with what government has done. They are not really supporting the policy of government in terms of closing these borders. Now, you as a Nigerian, supporting the government on this policy, what prompted you to support the government?
The main thing, there is an adage in Yoruba. It says, "Ikoko to ba ma jata, idi e ma koko gbona." You see, this is a new policy. Let's all be frank with ourselves. I know a lot of people are importing rice and benefiting massively from it. But this will benefit Nigeria more. Even me, I'm planning. If I have some little money, I plan to buy about 10 acres of land tomorrow and start my rice farming. You will see rice farming is a business in Nigeria right now. I'm telling everybody, if you go into it, you will never regret doing this business. It's a business that is the future of Nigeria. Let everybody start farming this rice. Let government encourage everyone, and you will see that we youths, there will no longer be unemployment. Everybody will benefit into it. The people shouting that they are not benefiting into it, they are all doing illegal business. Some of them are not only coming with rice, they are coming with firearms into this country. They are coming with drugs. They are coming with different bad things, helping the Boko Haram. So what do you mean by this? Not helping people. Those people are benefiting negatively from it, and it's helping them. So this is a policy that if it is truly implemented, it will encourage the youth in Nigeria. I'm betting it with you, if government make more awareness, let all the youth start farming. You will see people in Abakaleke now, they are seriously going into farming. My friend called me that they cannot meet up with the demand. All the rice farmers in Nigeria now, they can't meet up with the demand. So the only thing I see, let the government help the youth and help the farmers and encourage more people to go into farming. So that is my own point of view about the rice farming.
Let's quickly move down to minimum wage. Governors that can't pay should be impeached.
You see, the issue of minimum wage is a complicated issue to me. Okay. It's totally complicated. Although we know Nigeria, as they should say, fingers are not equal. I think some states may not be capable of paying this money. Although I don't know their purse, it's what we all hear. They tell us this state is broke. Some people will say, some people will say they receive security votes. I don't know how much each state have. I don't know what they can afford. But I know majority of the states in Nigeria, a minimum of 70% can afford this money. So let them implement it. And if they want to impeach the governor, let them impeach the governor. The people are suffering. Okay, take for instance, the same money you have been receiving, the same scale of money you have been receiving as far back of 1999. You are receiving it. But this government are wicked people. They are bastard. Yes, I'm telling you. Yeah, I'm telling you. Okay, now how much is driver license in 1999? How much is fuel pump in 1999? The money that government is generating from the people, they try to increase it. They are getting more from the people, but now you don't want to give out to the people. Okay, take for instance, before when you do your international passport, it used to be 9,000 naira. Now international passport is nothing less than 37,000 or 50,000 naira. So now the government have made a technique of getting more from the people. Now let the government give more to the people. That is my own point of view. Now driver licenses have increased. All the revenue have increased. All the revenue government is getting for himself, they have increased it. But government is not ready to give back to the people. Fuel pump have increased. How much is fuel pump 10 years ago? How much is PMS, petrol? It used to be like 20 naira before. Now government is getting more from we citizens. So since you can get more from us, you also give more unto us. So that is the scale. You scale it in that way. So that's what I have to say about that.
It's a laughable matter. You see, I've never seen a country that will not plan before taking a policy. You see, when you want to close a border, That's to encourage your local goods. There will be a proper planning for that local goods to be sufficient, to have a good hygienic, if it is food, it will have a very good hygienic situation in order to make it profitable. And also, Nigeria, this is a country we die in silence, because I see no country in the world that will allow this stupid policy. Firstly, go and check the rice you are consuming today. 40% of it is sand, stone,
Stones, yeah.
picking here and there, and it's also cost. The Nigerian rice is going for 20,000, while the foreign one is 22, 23, 25. Then what is the difference? Then you stress yourself before eating it. At the end of the day, you will not be able to pick all the stone out. So it's very pathetic. We are in a dangerous situation. Health-wise, we are not okay. When you are taking that rice, I can tell you, you will visit a physician within a tickle of an eye.
Now, what do you think is the, or let me say, what do you think would be the implication of this if the president still refuses to open the borders?
I think the presidency is trying to reduce the size of population in Nigeria, trying to kill us. It's a killing policy. It doesn't have any proper planning. If a government wants to plan and it doesn't come out and said, my people, we are planning towards this, achieving these goals within a stipulated time, and this is what we are going to put in place. By so period, we are going to close border because we could have produced enough and a very good rice for Nigerians. You understand? So the information could have gone to every household in Nigeria. Not something that will now be coming and it will become a discussable issue. We'll be guessing that this is what government wants to do, this is what government doesn't say anything, put us in a dark corner when in a very serious issue. Because when it comes to a nation, food is very important. I don't see why Buhari is taking Nigeria taking us like a fool. He takes us for granted. This is not a president. This is the first time we are having animal as a president in Nigeria.
Okay, borders remain shut indefinitely, speculated by the president. All right.
Nigeria is doing what they are not prepared for. They are not yet ready for this thing they are doing. Because we Nigerians, our mentality is bad, our orientation is bad. We are not ready for change. We are not yet ready for change. We are closing a border for foreign rice. You say that we should encourage our own local food. Fine and good. Good and fine. I am not against that. I get my point. But why I'm against it is that we are not yet ready for it. We are just like beating about the bush. Let me use rice for example now. They are saying that foreign rice is that they use chemical to do this, to preserve it. You are condemning foreign rice. While the local one you are doing, you have not done it well. Health-wise, this our local rice is not good for consumption because it's not hygienically milled. Some of them get grade, some of them stone are inside, some of them sand are inside, some of them shafts. This shaft where they dey behind rice, that shaft you can't even see it in foreign rice. That shaft is there. I get my point. So it is health-wise, it's not even hygienic for consumption.
Processing is bad.
You want us to encourage our own local food. Do it and do it well.
Technologically.
Thank you. Now, you want to do like Thailand. China and America. Fine, I'm good. I'm not against it. Do what they have done. Do what Thailand has done. Do what America has done. Do what they have done. If Thailand say now they don't want external rice, they don't want external food, they want to based on their own local food, they are okay. They have they have the enough, the quantity that can cater for the masses. One, their rice is well processed. 2, 3, they can do it affordable. It will be affordable for their citizens.
Let me ask people this question, because people have been talking about rice. Did the president close border because of rice or what?
Let me finish.
Because I don't think it's because of only rice.
Let me finish. I still want to give instances on other food. Yeah, but I just want to start from rice. Now, the federal government said that we should be eating our local food. Look at our tomato. In abroad, I heard that food, their own local food there does not. Hardly it got to spoil. It spoiled hardly. The remaining one that remains, they will preserve it. They will put it in a store and make sure say it did not spoil. Here in Nigeria, look at tomato. So many tomato we see in our market is not hygienic for consumption, but we are consuming it like that.
Okay, he closed border.
Look at
Rice will not come, but then they are not eating local rice. The government, the leader, the senate, they are not eating local rice. If you have it, because there was a time, custom had to went to this place, that's Ogun State, that means the market, or waiting with Songo market. He went there and enter people's shop and pack the rice they have. You understand? Every foreign rice they have inside. You tell me now, where is the rice? You tell me that rice is not entering this country. But it's not entry. You can't go to shop now that you not see foreign rice. There is foreign rice, but the price, because the person that want to smuggle inside, it see as one of a business as a good. Because before you cross the border, custom must stop. You not tell me that people that have mouth are not importing foreign rice inside this country. That's why I told you that the government are not eating local rice. He just put it upon the life of the masses, so that what they and the local rice is not good. If they want us to enjoy what we have, let the government help the people producing rice, and so that the rice will be neutral, be okay. Because when you eat local rice, there is stone. You see that you be chewing stone and the food will tire you, because you cannot be eating something and eating stone. You not enjoy it at all. You understand? So that is one thing I want them to do. If they like, let them close the border till Buhari regime finish. Now he sabi, but when he no deserve, Nigeria they move on. If he like anything wey he do, we no fit die. The time when they want kill everybody, people still dey live. If he like but he close border, make food no dey come. But until today, northerners, the Fulani herdsmen, everybody, the way they come from other place, they kill people, they enter. They no close border for them. Border close in this western side, e no close in the north. Go and find out. The northern border did not close. There are still entry through the border entering this country. That's why I see that this country, the problem coming ahead have not yet start. Because when it start, if all of themselves, they cannot stand it. You understand? They cannot stand it, because what they are planning, what they are putting their hand up to, you will still fight them back. You understand? Because if they want to continue like that, he is showing hatred, and they are the one fighting against hate speech. They are the one fighting, say anybody talking about the government. You don't expect that the government is not doing, so that nobody will speak. You begin to put something that anybody that speak, let them sue the person. For what? Are they not the one that is insulting Jonathan government? They insult him, and when they come to do good, they don't do anything. Keeping blaming. But see, you cannot begin to blame people. And the people you are working with, I used to tell this government this statement. Under the APC government now, the people that form the APC are the same PDP, and you are damaging their image, and the same people are working with you. What do you think I will do? The government, they will never bear fruit until they change their mentality of ruling. You understand?
So my own name is Fadiran Bode. So what I see in this thing is that being short the border is not, to me, is not something bad. So it's just that Nigerian government should be proactive. They are not planning ahead for anything.
They should have made provisions
God bless you.
before closing it.
You understand? You are saying about Nigerian rice, Nigerian rice. You how can see how much you are purchasing Nigerian rice.
Thank you.
This is too high. It's not affordable. You understand? It seems they are trying to generate funds to their own pocket. That's to me. And a good leader supposed to make Nigerian rice to be okay, even for them to they are not eating Nigerian rice now.
But it's not okay now. It's not.
Sure, you understand? So they should. I don't have much to say. They should find something to do on it. That's just it.
Yeah, I want to take an intake on this. First of all, I want to commend you guys for coming out to ask people opinions, of which we cannot even get to them. Even when you suggest to them, do not take it. So they are monsters. I call them radicals. They are radicalians. So I wonder how they find themselves into that place. Because Nigerians didn't vote for them. I'm telling you the facts. They are clueless. Everyone, they are clueless. From the president down. See, at the age of 10, I've conquered fear. Even if Buhari standing in my presence, I will tell him, I'm not afraid of death. You understand? So this will push us to the war. This, first of all, we have rice mills scattered all over only in just take in this southwest. I've been to Ebonyi. Look at where huge salts. I was there. I see how these people were finding salt with their bare hand. Where there's machines. Government, are they deaf? They didn't know. They didn't have information about what's going on. Ebonyi State produce more. Look at Benue. Rice, go there. You see rice mill. Even in Port Harcourt, rivers. Get out all over the place. Look at what this government are doing. They are clueless. During Jonathan period, I remember this former Minister of Agriculture did a very laudable job during Jonathan. Farmers from rice down to cassava, we see improvements. Ever in the east of Nigeria bought rice above 10,000. Is this government, this Buhari? Then 7,500, 8,000, you get rice. You eat rice. Okay, even though you want to carry out this kind of this thing, you have to plan. You have to what to call your homework, your plan. No plan work for agriculture. Look at the old man they put at his first time, Adogbe, when I was even a kid with the minister of agriculture. Not being able, old people are tackling these people back. Okay, this rice issue, we have rice mill everywhere. Even recently, the one of my friends sold in the rivers, it's a German company. They sold it to a foreign firm. A big hectare of land. Go there, meet these people. What is the minister for agriculture doing? Go and meet those people. They know where they see, my brother. They know what to do. It's act of wickedness. Go there. They know what to do. Go there. Go to the people right there in the farm. They have farms. Look at a photo they go. I was watching CNN. CNN was showing Rwanda. You know Rwanda? 10 years ago, they were passing genocide. Do that. Every farm in Rwanda have an ambulance, a doctor stationed in that farm. They have what they call farmland. A doctor will be there in case of emergency. And the road leading to that farm is well tarred. Rwanda, here of yesterday, they were struggling with genocide. Let alone Nigeria, a whole giant Africa in quotes. So, it's a very shame. Shame.
What can you say on the issue of minimum wage?
Minimum wage.
It has been said that governors who don't.
Those governors, they said they should. In fact, I pray that God should kill them. God should kill them. Because those governors, they earn times 20 of what those people earn. Extra code, they have access to money, allowances, the security votes. You and I are not seeing security. Nobody is securing anybody. So what are they doing? Okay, look at a governor will move with 20 convoys. Why are they off auto? Because they have cut all these ministries. I was I was opportune to be closer to one of the former, let's say, let me call his name, the former governor aides. He said they have how many aides? They just create all those offices, all those portfolios just to sanction money. Oh, they know what is 30,000. Check out go to the whole Africa. You see, Nigeria, they did list the lowest paid. And 30,000 naira, you send your schools, your children to school, you feed your wife, you bees, your father, your brothers, they will call. How can 30,000 naira sustain a whole family? A whole family, 30,000 naira. But these people are budgeting billions. Out of reps, out of senate, they're collecting billion. They're collecting what they call senatorial, what they call. I've not seen anything in any zone at all. So yeah, thank you very much.
Good talks from you.
Yeah,
All
yeah,
right.
yeah, yeah.
Let's quickly move down to you again. I'm sorry for letting people to distract you. Quickly on the issue of minimum wage and border closure. What do you have to say?
What I'm trying to say that if the federal government want us to patronize our local products and close border, fine and good. But they should counter such with standard and price. Should counter it with what? Standard and price. Standard in the essence that they will do it well. That it will be hygienically made. It will be good for local consumption. I'm not even talking of rice alone. Look at watermelon. They carry watermelon all the way from the north. They put it in on top of trailer. On top of that truck, Mala will sleep there, sleep on top, urinate there, do everything. Before they come all the way from Jos, Meduguri, down to Lagos. It is on top of that watermelon that they will sleep. For days that they will travel.
Some will even excrete there inside nylon and trees.
Thank you. They will excrete inside nylon. All those kind of things. It's not hygienic. But we, because we are Africans, because we have Nigerian mentality, we are consuming it like that. You can't give Oyibo those things to take. That's why Nigerians are going down on exportation. That's why our exportation, this thing, we keep on going down. We hear that they reject Nigerian yam. They reject Nigerian yam. They rejected Nigerian this. Nigerian oil was rejected in Spain. Was rejected in this. Why are they? Why are they always rejecting Nigerian?
They are not hygienically made, right?
It was not hygienically processed. But the same Nigerian food that the Europe and America and the whites are rejecting are the same food that Nigerians are consuming. And Nigerians are recording high death rates. Sickness is everywhere. Can't we ask ourselves questions? Many local food we eat here, apart from rice, health-wise, is not advisable for consumption. Health-wise. Look at tomato. So many tomatoes that we consume here are prone to so many diseases. Look at different kind of food. Go to markets, you see them. The people that are producing this thing, government don't want to aid them financially and technologically so that they could be able to do it well. How much, even this rice we are talking about, how much are they selling rice milling machine? How much are they selling it in China? Can't federal government import it? And let this rice pass processes and let it be hygienically made for consumption. We have offered rice. Offered rice has more nutrients than foreign rice. It's easier to say.
It's not well processed.
But it's no way processed. It's not hygienic. Offered rice has odor. Ask people that do consume offered rice. He has smell. He has odor. And offered rice, there is a lot of stone in offered rice. Common sense. A food that normal human being is supposed to eat. They are not supposed to be stoned on it. Even a dog, if you carry some food, put them for ground, sand the day, carry and put them for some dog, all these hybrid dog, put it for them. If they smell it and see the sand there, the dog will not chop it. They will not eat it. But Nigerians are forcing us to eat rice, to eat food that there are a lot of sand, there's a lot of dirty, there's a lot of shafts in it. That is punishment.
All right, thank you so much.
So they have to counter the foreign food with standard and the price. That's why I'm saying that they are not yet ready for what they are doing. They are just beating about the bush.
Minimum wage, what's your contribution? Brief one.
For minimum wage.
Yeah, governors should be impeached if they fail to.
Yes. If they have this one shows that number one, they are highly self-sufficient and self-centered. If there is no covetousness in them, because I see service as a thing you do with your heart. Because you are coming to serve your people. You render selfless service to your people. If that characteristics is in them, they are supposed to pay even higher than that. But for them to be saying that is too much means that they are self-centered. There is covetousness in them. They are not even worthy to be the leader of their people. Because they don't have that qualities
of leadership.
They don't have that qualities of leadership. Because according to the amount that is coming across, if you checkmate it, if there is a leader that is a good leader, that is a leader that has the masses at hand, that has his people at hand, that really want to serve selflessly, there shouldn't be an argument. Because you are going there to serve your people, not to embezzle fund. But because they are there to cater for their own, they are there to embezzle money. So they have checked the money that they are going to embezzle, the money that they are going to defraud from the people and from the government. If you could be able to be paying this to the labor, to the people that they are serving, they could not be able to if they are going to embezzle 50 or 80, the money can be reduced to 40 or 30. And that 40 and 30, because of the greediness in them, oh no. We want to embezzle 80, 90. So that is it.
And this is where we say goodbye on today's edition of Bystanders at Newsstand, your number one newspaper review program. Do join us next time as we bring you interesting topic from the newsstands. All right, I won't go without telling you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and also you can follow us on our Instagram handle, fliptv.ng. You can also follow me on Facebook, Michael Temitayo Adekunle. Also on Instagram, Adekunle Michael Temitayo. Till I join you next time on this platform, keep having a good day. Bye.